On one of my Survivor Series videos, I posted that yes, I was talking about the pay-per-view card, and in one of those matches, I was talking about the United States match against LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura. And in that prediction video, I predicted that LA Knight will retain, and surprise, surprise, he didn't. And I also called Shinsuke a jobber, and he is pretty inclined to say that he probably will still be, but I was surprised to find out LA Knight lost to him come Survivor Series. And now we fast forward to now, to which I will say this. I think his reign is going to be one of the utmost, most meaningless reigns that has ever come to see. Because truth be told, in his previous reigns, he has made them all be meaningless in many ways possible, and I'm pretty sure this is not all his fault by many means possible, because I'm pretty sure during those reigns he could have had better opponents and also better feuds going up, because every single time he had a ring coming, it always just seemed to fall flat at any time he went on to have a belt. And I don't know if this time's going to be any different. However, I do think that Nakamura coming back to a surprising win did take me off my game a little bit. So I do think that was somehow the peak of his title reigns last return, question mark. But I think of Nakamura's title reign or future title reign should go like this. The first person he should obviously defend that belt against is LA Knight. It's because he is due for his rematch, and I don't think they're gonna have it like come maybe Saturday Night Live during that week, because I don't think Knight would be in any sort of condition after what the bloodline put him through, or something like that. But I do think Knight should probably lose to Nakamura in like some sort of like roll up to at least keep the rivalry going, because I do see the belt going back to LA Knight. The next person I think he should defend this championship against is Andrade, obviously, because I do think that Andrade has been doing great work with Carmelo Hayes, and those both guys have been cleaning up the mid card scene. I mean, they have been absolutely, positively holding that place down without a doubt. And I think it's time for him to get his flowers. I do think that Andrade and Shinsuke Nakamura, those two could have good chemistry, knowing that they have very not similar movesets, but they could have a little bit of high flying to somewhat hard hitting offense. And I probably would say Shinsuke would probably go on to defend it against Andrade by using cheap tactics and all that what for not. The next person I obviously see him going against is it's probably Cody, if I'm being honest. Like, I know Cody has been having like these segments about Kevin Owens for quite the time now, and if I'm being honest, good for him. I mean, I don't know if the match will be any good, but I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. But the reason why I say Cody Rhodes is because they did have feuds way back when, and I think he should put his championship on the line and like end it in a DQ for some reason, just to inflict damage, and then Kevin Owens would come out to obviously stomp more fear into the heart of Cody Rhodes. Only thing semi-decent about Cody Rhodes and Nakamura in the Nakamura feud they had when they had it is that it's kind of sort of was interesting. So I think it should be in that mix during his US title run. The next person I probably have is Carmelo Hayes. Has probably the not the best shot, but I probably say he's one of the people up there with Andrade who has been holding the mid card division down ever since, the whole SmackDown roster has been being flipped upside down this year. But I do think I see Carmelo Hayes probably ending the reign, because I think that in order to put a new light on the mid card, you have to have a person who hasn't really won a mid-card championship yet, and I think Carmelo Hayes should be the one to dethrone Nakamura, because I obviously think it's his time, and I do think he would probably go back with Andrade after that so-called best of sevens feud that ended in a draw for some reason. But other than that, I probably think that would be Nakamura's title run. And if I predict everything right, then I would be very happy. And if I didn't, then it would not change anything about how I feel about Nakamura's title run. I think that he is more livelier and has more better feuds this time than all those other times. But I can only wait and see for myself until that time comes. Check out my other videos. Click the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. Stars unite.